let's cross over live to a studio in London and say good morning to Dan, Carl, Will and Woody. It's Bastille. Hello, gentlemen, and Merry Christmas.
Hey.
Let your words be a paintbrush. Please describe to all of the listeners right now what you're wearing and what's going on around you.
We're in the grotto right now. We've got not one but two Christmas trees decorated and lit up, and everyone's in Christmas attire. Just to clarify, that's the Christmas grotto, not the Playboy grotto. Different.
Everybody celebrates in their own way. That's the
They do, and that's great, right? There's an absolutely terrifying plastic Father Christmas, but yeah, and we're all dressed in the really, really tasteful Christmas jumpers. So just doing our bit for Christmas.
Well, that's very sweet of you, gentlemen. Did you have to duke it out over who got possession of which Christmas jumper, or did you all bring your own from home, from the collection?
Oh, this is personal, Dave. This is from home, from the archives.
This is Bastille Autumn Winter 2020, right? Now, chaps, I know that you've been putting some music out on Instagram during lockdown and this very complicated year that the world is having. How has it been for you guys kind of creatively? It's something that I've asked of people like Dave Grohl, who was on the show recently, and Paul Weller. As creative folk, have you found it stifling to be in lockdown, or have you found it time to kind of really flourish and get your head down to making some new music?
We had always planned to have this year as a year to kind of record and not be on tour, which is a first for us. We've pretty much just been on the road for like 8-9 years or something. So that was always the plan. But obviously at the beginning of lockdown, everything was strange and upside down. So it took a minute, but we started a bunch of music and kind of got into the groove of working remotely. We did a song with Graham Coxon, which was obviously like a dream for us, but doing it remotely was like not completely ideal, but it felt like a pretty 2020 way to collaborate. But yeah, I guess it took a minute to get going, but we've actually sort of the calm and the quiet and being in one place has been really good for just being creative. We've made loads and loads of music. It's been obviously a strange environment, but a really nice distraction for us, really, I guess, to have without the ability to make music. I think we would have all kind of totally lost our minds.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what Dave Grohl was saying. Creative people are going to want to be creative. We will find a way. So you're telling me that on top of all of the terrible things that COVID-19 has brought to the world, it robbed you of a chance to hang out with one of Blur. That's the worst news. That's so frustrating.
I know. What an absolute shocker.
I'm sure Graham's kicking himself as well. Yeah.
Part of me, he's very relieved. Part of me thinks that it probably only happened because he was so bored in lockdown. He was like, I guess I'll stay.
I think you're doing yourself down there, chaps, but that's very self-effacing of you. So this means that being our house band today, is this the closest you've come to performing live in quite a while? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, pretty nuts, man. It's been such a nice excuse to get together and rehearse and see everyone we work with and all the crew and play some music together. I mean, sure, we're rusty as hell, but it's a Christmas party. Hopefully everyone will be drunk,
I wouldn't have my house band any other way. Gentlemen, I believe you're going to get us underway with big fan favourite Pompeii. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, probably dust the cobwebs off a little bit with this one.
What a way to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, our house band, give it up for Bastille. The house band are off to a flying start. Plenty more to come from the boys in the next hour. My house band are Bastille. Gentlemen, it's so lovely having you performing some live tracks for us. It really is nice to see and hear some live music, I can't tell you. Now, Dan, word reaches me because he never shuts up about the fact that he knows you. And I need you to confirm, the High Priest Womble producer Mark says that he knows you guys. Firstly, is that true?
Never heard of him.
I suspected as much. So you guys are friendly, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love you every I don't even know how he crowbars it in sometimes. You're just like, I'll mention something about France. He'll go, oh yeah, I know Bastille. It's like, well, hang on, that wasn't even what are you talking about? God, he's got all kinds of shades of red right now.
Mate.
Hello, I told you I knew Bastille. Gentlemen, you probably have enjoyed some time out with the wonderful High Priest Womble that is producer Mark. Can you tell us an embarrassing story about Mark, but in just 4 words?
Ooh, I've got one. Wait.
Oh wow, he's hitting the archives, guys.
He's reaching into his pocket. He's pulled out the phone.
Yeah.
He's scrolling.
Never.
Teddy, necklace, ran and away.
Thank you.
He says thank you.
Sophie and Kate say hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Okay. Sophie and Kate say hi. I'm going to backtrack out of this. I feel really uncomfortable. Gentlemen, we're going to be giving away an amazing present on the show every single hour as part of our Secret Santa. Are you a kind of band that buy one another gifts at this time of year?
We did one where we had to buy each other Christmas jumpers one year, and it was just one massive stitch up.
I think we were on tour, and we all had to buy each other a Christmas jumper over the course of the tour, and then had to wear it for on a TV show or like a big.
Yeah.
It was like a gig or a big. Basically, we just used it as an excuse to humiliate each other.
Woody, like all good drummers, I presume you're tight. So have you ever bought anyone anything in the band?
No, I'll just bring festive cheer, mate.
Woody looking resplendent in his bar humbug jumper, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so you are our house band. I believe up next you're going to give us a wonderful festive rendition of what you're going to do. Is that right?
Yes.
Overjoyed, ladies and gentlemen, Bastille.
Johnny's on the A-train, taking it the wrong way. Shiny on the surface, rotten on the inside. Shake right to the road, you got control of my intention. Tap and scroll, got control of my intention. Happy on the inside. Got a lot of friends online. Shake to the road, got control of my intention. Tap and scroll, got control of my intention. God is listening, so what you gonna do?
Bastille! Yes, gentlemen, yes. Nicely done. Thank you very much indeed. Bastille are our house band. Dan, Cole, Will and Woody are joining me right now via Zoom. Gentlemen, we can't talk Christmas without mentioning the brilliant cover of REO Speedwagon's Can't Fight This Feeling that you did for the John Lewis commercial last year. Was that as big a deal as it is to the rest of the world looking in? Because it's just a behemoth of a thing.
We were just saying, I can't believe that was only a year ago. That feels like that. This year has been the strangest. Obviously, it's mad for many, many reasons. But in terms of time, it's so warped. That feels like a decade ago. But yeah, man, it was a mad thing to be involved in. We were on tour in the US and basically had to turn it around in about a week. And yeah, just record it sort of after a gig in a studio in New York, which was just pretty surreal. And then it came out as we were coming back to the UK. It's just such a big deal. But explaining it to the guy, we were in this studio, this late night studio in New York, and in one room there was this rapper and all of his crew, and I kind of I sort of like came in, started singing this slightly odd cover of an old song with an orchestra, while like the loudest hip hop beats were coming through. And this engineer was like, so what is this about then? And I was like, well, the thing is, in the UK, there's this shop. And for some reason, we all get really excited once a year when they put out. Yeah, just trying to explain it to somebody.
Yeah. Gentlemen, whenever you do covers, and, you know, REO Speedwagon's a perfect example of this, you do like to kind of mix it up, you think outside the box. And I know you're going to be leaving us right now as a house band with a Christmas cover. Can you tell all of the fans listening right now what they're about to hear and how it came to fruition in your minds?
Like if you got a Christmas like CD of hits and it got jumbled up by accident.
Yeah.
Nice.
We just couldn't pick a favourite, and Charlie, our guitarist, just waved a magic wand and pulled 3 of the best Christmas songs ever together into this sort of weird thing that we've made.
Oh, nothing says Christmas like weird thing that we made. Will, Woody, Carl, Dan, it's been a pleasure spending some time in your company in a virtual sense. It's great having you as our house band. We'll leave you with your Christmas cover. Thank you very much indeed. Can't wait to see you again properly very soon. Have a great Christmas and a happy new year. Stay safe, gentlemen. Speak to you real soon. Give it up for my house band. It's Bastille, everyone.
Cheers, mate. See you later. Thanks so much. Happy Christmas.
Cheers, guys. He's gone 2,000 miles. It's very far. The snow is falling down. It's colder day by day. I'm missing you. The children were singing. He'll be back at Christmas time. So have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Bring on 2021. These frozen silent nights, sometimes in a dream, you appear. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So, well yourself